Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Code with Aminur. Today I will be explaining you guys about Annotate in Django. So first I will explain what I have done, then I will be showing you the code and I will explain everything. Okay, so let's start. You can see this in this interface. It is asking for name, book name and price. Let's give any name. Okay, I am giving a book name, say uh, anything, say Merchant of Venice. Okay, and price I am giving it say 500 rupees. Okay, now if I click save, it get saved. Okay, now here you can see user books. Okay, I am clicking here. Now you can see that already these are the records which I have already entered it, okay, in the database. So now the recent one you can see here, this one which I just entered now. Okay, you can see here that there is a button called group by user. Just see what happens when I click group by user. You can see all the records here. Now I will be explaining you these things. So you can see the first name is Reshma Begum. Just notice this, Reshma Begum. Okay, it is 1000 total price. Now if I see the list, where is Reshma Begum? Here it is 600 rupees. Okay, and here see 400 rupees. So maximum is 600, minimum is 400. It should be, and the count of total books is 2. Okay, now go back again. You can see the total price is 1000. Okay, max price is 600, minimum price is 400, and book count is 200. And so the average price 600 plus 400, that is 1000 divided by 2 will be 500. So this I performed using Annotate in Django. So now I will explain you the code. See here in the Annotate folder there are two folders. First is my virtual environment where all my libraries will be there, and the second one is the project. Okay, this is the project name. My project name is my project, and there are three things which you can see here. My app, this is my app name, this is the project name, and this is the template where I will be storing all my HTML files. First I am coming to settings.py file. In the settings.py file I have registered my app under installed app section. Okay, and in the template section I have mentioned the templates here, this template. Okay, in the urls.py file of my project file I have included my the my app URLs. Okay, now I am coming back to my app. Here in the urls.py I have kept 3 routes. Okay, 3 routes. This is for the home, this is for the form where I will be entering the name, book name and the price. Okay, this one is for the list. This is for the list of records of the author names. Okay, and this is for the group part, that's group by that I have performed. Okay, that maximum price, minimum price, the total price, everything is handled by this route. Okay, now I have created a model. Okay, I have created a model where the name, name and price would be there. Okay, in the name would be of char field, book name will be of char field, and price is integer field. Okay, and in the admin.py file I have registered the user model so that I can see it in the in my admin panel. Okay, and this is the thing that in this way I will see the name, book name and price in the admin panel. That's why I have done this part. Okay, this one is optional, but why I'm doing this, so that in the admin panel I can see this part, and this is the part I have to register, otherwise you can't see the model in the admin panel. That's why I'm doing this one. Okay, models.py I have explained, admin.py I have explained, urls.py I have explained. Now comes to views.py. Here I have used class based view. Okay, now for the first part, this part, what I have done is, this is for the create view, that is for the form page. where I will be creating new records for that part. Okay, why I'm doing this? So that whatever we are creating this part, why I'm doing this model equals to user, so that whatever new records I enter, it will be saved in my user model. That's why model equals to user I have to mention. What fields should be there? The fields are like name, book name, price. So all these records have to be there, have to be saved in my user model. That's why I have mentioned all the fields. This for template name I have given forms.html. Why template name I have mentioned here? Because the interface which we are seeing is through the forms.html page. Okay, and this success URL. So after clicking the save button, where you should go? That is this success URL is defining. I am telling that go back to home. What is home? I already said that this part empty route's name is home. That's why I have mentioned it there, home. Okay, now I will explain you the forms.html file. Okay, that is under the templates folder, forms.html. This part is main. Okay, ignore the styling part for now. Okay, this is the main part. This, if you understand this part, you can do it easily. Okay, form method is post. Why method post? Because user is sending data to the server or the database. That's why. This is CSRF token. Why this CSRF token has been used? This is for the security purpose, so that it is preventing the attackers from submitting the data on behalf of the original authentic user. That's why CSRF token has been used. Every time the page gets reloaded, the token value gets changed every time. Okay, this form.asp, why I have done this one? I have done this one because we are not creating the form manually. We have used create view. See here, I have used the create view, which will create the form for me. That's why I don't have to create forms.py manually. Okay, and this is the save button and the cancel button. Okay, if you click on the cancel button, you will go back to the list. What is list? Here you can see in the urls.py file. That is my urls.py. Here you can see here I have mentioned it as list all the records. Okay, this is the urls.py, and sorry, this is the list. Okay, and if user clicks on save, it will the data will be saved, and they will be there, only there. So I have mentioned the success URL. That is the success URL is here. Yeah, that it will be go back to the home page again. Okay, now here comes the list, all the records. Whatever new record I have entered, it will come here. The rest of records will come here using for this list, using list view. Why list view? Inside list view I have used model equals to user. I have used it because all the records I want to see from user model. Okay, this line, this piece, this line of code, it is telling that thing. Okay, template name, why I have mentioned this? We are seeing the interface using list.html. I will explain the list.html. Just keep in mind that the context name is user. Now in the list.html file, you can see the context name is user. Okay, and I am iterating all the values from my user. Okay, since I have used my list view, I do not have to do that user.objects at all. Okay, it is doing it for me. Okay, it is doing it for me, and I am just showing the username, book name, and price. Okay, now I'm going back to the views.py and explain the last part of the code, that is the group. This is the main thing. Annotate, we are performing annotate here. This user, I have used the function based view here. This is the user model, this is the model manager, that is this objects. Okay, and this values, we are only want the name column, because we will group by or annotate using this column only. Annotate is nothing like, it is like a group by. If you know SQL, you will understand it very easily. Okay, now I have performed the annotate, and in annotate I have used this total price. This is the alias name, that if you know SQL, you will understand. Select price as total price. You can relate this. Okay, select price as total price, as that alias thing I am doing here, total price. Same for average price, max price, mean price, and count price. you can see that I have done max price here, average price here, mean price is there, and count of book underscore name. Okay, and for this I have imported it from Django.db.models import count sum average max and mean. Okay, now everything is getting rendered using group.html in group.html, and the context name is user. Okay, now I will explain you the group.html file whatever I have done. See here, this part, this is the main part. What we are doing here is we are showing the user name. We are iterating all everything, every record, and then we are showing the for every records total price, average price, max price, mean price, and count total number of books that each author has written. So this is all about annotate in Django. So thanks for watching.